To every one of you, and without further ado, I'm delighted to introduce you to Zubair, our keynote speaker for tonight. He is the founder of Keynote and Samsung's Generation 17 Young Leader. He will also be announcing our People's Choice Award winner. Just a quick heads up before I invite Zubair to come onto stage. Can I please ask for the winning team when it's announced to come up on stage to collect their prize? And also just stay on stage for a quick snap, please. So, Zubair, over to you.
Good evening to a spectacular celebration of youth, technology, and impact. And it's important to celebrate our finalists today because it's scary out there. Last year, we crossed the halfway point to achieve the targets we'd set for the 2030 UN Sustainable Development Goals. And 2 days ago, the 2024 Sustainable Development Report was published. It's the annual tracker for how we're progressing on the SDGs. And here are some sobering facts. Only 16% of the targets that we'd set are on track, with the remaining 84% showing limited progress or even reversal. And the ones that are reversing most are press freedom and life expectancy. These challenges are daunting, and there's never been a greater urgency to solve for tomorrow. But today is a day of hope. The solutions from our Samsung Solve for Tomorrow finalists are truly inspiring. They harness the scale of power of technology to tackle our greatest social problems. They reinforce my belief that if we are to achieve the 2030 agenda, we need to empower young people to be part of developing and implementing the solutions to solve our challenges. But why am I so sure about the potential of youth-led and tech-powered solutions? Let me tell you my story. It's the story of a schoolboy who cobbled together a website and wanted to make a global impact. Exactly 10 years and 1 day ago today, it was our birthday yesterday, I started Keynote at the age of 16, a website to offer learning resources as I witnessed around me the inequalities in education. Today, it's the world's largest peer revision community for high schoolers and has reached over 5 million students and educators in 190 countries. It's a global student movement that's fighting education inequality by providing free resources and peer support through an online learning platform. And we've flipped the script on the role of a student, from passive consumers to being empowered to be active creators and proponents of education, and much more than that, to become agents of change. Students building resources, students teaching lessons, students running a global organization. We are laser focused on ensuring that every young person has an even playing field when they come to standardized exams, because these exams determine our livelihoods, our futures. The result is that over 90% of our learners are more confident in their exams. And here's a wild card. Alongside millions of students, we have tens of thousands of teachers who are using our platform and our student-built content to teach lessons. That is flipping the script. Young people who become part of our content creation, our ambassadorship, are engaging more deeply with the organization, are inspired to get even more involved. Over 80% of them engage more in community service activities. And our favorite stories are those of past Keynote team members who go on to set up their own social impact solutions and join NGOs. This time last year, I had another pivotal moment of my journey as a Tech for Good entrepreneur. In their first open call for applications, I was selected by Samsung and UNDP to become a Generation 17 Young Leader. I joined a group of the most inspiring young leaders dedicated to innovating for humanity and mobilizing global communities. Within a few days of receiving this news, I was jetting off to Seoul, being part of Samsung Impact, and having the opportunity to be mentored and taught by some of the leaders at Samsung. And with the unique and impactful partnership with UNDP, which is uncommon in this world right now, a corporate and an IGO, the efforts of Keynote have had the opportunity to be platformed at incredible stages. Earlier this year, I presented Keynote at the ECOSOC Youth Forum at United Nations headquarters in New York, and I called for the importance of youth-led solutions and voices when we're talking about the Summit of the Future, the UN General Assembly, in a few months' time. These opportunities and having our stories elevated is a catalyst for impact. Our visibility has catapulted us. Samsung users discover us on the Global Goals app, and we've been able to develop partnerships with international governmental organizations and foundations, allowing us to get closer to our vision of impacting 100 million learners globally. Young people are adaptive. They're resilient, and they build solutions when the system doesn't serve them. And that is what we've seen in every solution today from the Samsung Software Tomorrow finalists. These individuals have unapologetically taken the agency not just to ideate, but to pitch sustainable, scalable solutions that solve social challenges. They are the evidence for the scale of impact possible when youth are empowered. And for us as judges, the experience of hearing these solutions has been truly inspiring and recharges us with hope. Today's gathering is special. It's a coming together of problem solvers, experts, and leaders. And I'm going to leave you with two call to actions. To the established experts and leaders in this room, I implore you to find more time to speak and support these finalists and other young entrepreneurs who come knocking at your door. Be the catalyst for impact, because you have no idea how much your time and insights can support us. To my fellow tech for good entrepreneurs, the fact that you've reached this stage is inspiring. Leverage this moment, build the network, and know that you have the power to change because you're already doing it. And finally, I have the privilege to present this year's new award, an award that actually reflects all of you and your votes. I'm excited to announce